This is a quick guide on the mana furnace and overcapping. For details on how the basics of enchantments and equipments work in Elona Mobile, check the description for links to the wiki pages. This guide will focus on the overcapping mechanics of the modification system. Every modifiable enchantment on the game has an enchantment cap, a limit. That limit is based on the enchantment type and the equipment level. This limit is not a maximum, it's a soft cap. You can pass it, you just can't keep modifying the enchantment further after that. Overcapping means we will modify an enchantment on the mana furnace in such a way that we will cross that limit by as much as possible, as to get a very high enchantment value before that the process locks the enchantment. In this example, we will overcap the strength enchantment in this equipment. I have a bunch of fodder with modifiable strength enchantments. This will be sacrificed on the mana furnace to increase the enchantment value of our target. We will work on the fusion enchantment line in the bottom, the one that has the hammer mark next to it. First, we will check the cap for the equipment. This is a level 200 equipment and we are working with a base stat enchantment, so the limit will be 18. You can check the cap values on either the wiki page, Hunter's spreadsheet or the Magus command on the Discord server. We can also see that the equipment has enough enchantment cap bar for the extra enchantment points before it locks the whole equipment. This shield, for example, no longer has enough enchantment cap bar for me to work with it. Whatever I do will lock the whole item next, which will block me from overcapping it. So I just gave up on it and will make another shield later. Do note that the enchantment cap values listed assume that you already got and used the Erikaut God treasure. That treasure increases the cap of all enchantments by 1. With our target equipment and our fodder, we will go to the mana furnace. First, we will get our equipment as close to the cap, but without crossing it. We know the cap is 18, so we will try to get this equipment to 17. The mana furnace uses a fodder as sacrifice to give half of that enchantment to the target equipment. This is rounded towards 0. I decided to do this in 2 steps, using 2 fodder pieces that will each give me 5 points. The first fodder gets my enchantment to 12. Note how I could use on it something else, but that will already lock the enchantment while giving it a very low enchantment value. Now I use the second one, that gets me to 17. Now this equipment piece is about to go over the cap. Notice how the interface still says that I will only get 1 point. This is wrong. The mana furnace shows how much you will get until you reach the cap, not the actual value that you are getting. In reality, if I were to do this, I would get 6 points, as normal. I will not do that, just 6 points is very low on the overcap. Instead, I will make a high value fodder so we can get a much higher value overcap. I will do this by overcapping the fodder equipment and making a high enchantment fodder through overcapping itself. First, I will find something that I can do the overcap process again. This ring with 14 will do. I don't need to check the cap spreadsheet because the interface already tells me that the cap is in 4 points, so I just need to give it 3 more. I will do this by using a fodder with 6. Now I'll make yet another fodder, but this one I'll just combine the 2 highest value fodders that I have. This will lock the enchantment immediately, but it doesn't matter since this is just fodder for yet another fodder. This will give me a ring with 21 points of strength enchantment. Now I use that on the 17 that we previously made. This gets me a fodder with 27 enchantment points. Now I'll use this fodder on my main equipment to finish the process. This will give me much better results than if I had overcapped with just 13 points. After all of this, we end up with an enchantment of 30 on my main equipment.